Hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing a how-to on playing metal basically. First we're gonna go over the lead section. Now we're gonna be doing the typical type of metal. There's a bunch of different kinds, but we're gonna be going over like heavy metal and all that. With lead, you'll usually want to do some like pretty fancy things. And with let me go over to gear first. Sorry about that. You'll always want a distortion pedal because most amps don't have enough. Because most amps don't have enough overdrive in them to sound like good metal. But now that we've done that, we can go over like the lead section. Do a lead. Your rhythm guitar player will usually be playing something like this. Now on top of that, you'll want to be playing something like... Or if you're playing like regular metal, if you're doing chords, that is. If you don't have a rhythm guitarist, you could just do chords, but like something like that. But you'll basically want to stick to the third string. But now we'll go over rhythm guitar. Let me get it down here. With rhythm guitarist, if you're a rhythm guitarist, if you have two guitars, you usually want to stick to the top three strings. The 6th, 5th, and 4th. And you usually want to stick to maybe 4 frets. That's just how I notice in most metal. Like with that, you're usually playing something like... You're usually playing something pretty fast and just a few frets. That's how this... I'll show you how that looks on the strumming motion. This down. We want to stick to the sixth string. What I'm doing there is I'll bring it a little bit closer to the camera so you can see it. That's called alternate picking. If you don't know what that is yet, alternate picking is just when you alternate up between down and up. You hear that in many metal bands. Like bands like Slayer, you'll hear like I can't even play Slayer, they're so fast. But like bands like Death Clock, which aren't really bands, but they're awesome. If anybody guesses what Death Clock song that is first, they get a free guitar lesson. I don't know, I just felt like playing that. Now, rhythm and lead, now we can go over soloing. There's many popular types of guitar soloing in metal. If you're going to do metal soloing, stick to the bottom 3. I like to use the 3rd string when soloing. It just sounds pretty awesome. But there's also another popular type of soloing in metal, and that is tapping. You do tapping by putting your fingers on one of the frets and tapping. Like you can put your fingers, let's see, I'll try and do like a regular scale on here. I don't know if I can. Many good guitarists use finger tapping, most famously Eddie Van Halen. There's also another type like Metallica's soloing. They use that's it for soloing. Now we're gonna talk about a few other things. Not anything in particular, just like general tips for metal. If you're gonna try and go fast, use alternate picking because it does help. You'll never be able to go like just by going like this. I'm pretty sure that there are people that can, but they can't do it without going. But alternate picking does really help in metal. And another cool tip that you can do on metal, or any type of genre, as a matter of fact, you can go. And when you do that, it makes it sound like it combines all these, but fast. Can't even do it now. Also, metal does involve a lot of bending. You do that by putting your finger on a fret, like let's say 12th fret. Pluck the string. Then while holding onto the string, just bend downwards. You can create some pretty cool effects like that. Another cool tip for metal is you can go like this. Say 12th fret, let's say I'm doing a solo, you could sound like this. I have no idea what that's called, but I just like doing it. You can do that by just when you pluck a string in a fret, you go. Place your finger on the next fret over. But if you have a whammy bar or a tremolo arm, whatever you want to call it, you can usually use that for metal. You can do picking like that. You can hold that onto it and just press down and then level up and all that. But yeah, we're gonna need some rocking tuners for metal. I don't have them yet. I need them. But that's it for my metal how-to for this section. Alright, everybody. Peace.